To have a new face on the freeholder board will be a plus.
Who is Ron Cephalone?
Ron has been a tremendous supporter of the community.
I'm just amazed and impressed with him as an individual.
Ron would be an excellent addition to the freeholder board.
We need to lower property taxes.
Cephalone.
We need to cut government spending.
Cephalone!
We could put more teachers in the classroom. We can also put the building trades back to work.
Cephalone.
A man for Mercer, a freeholder for you. Ron Cephalone's 5-point plan will make life affordable for you and your family and turn Mercer into the economic engine it once was. On November 5th, please vote.
Cephalone for freeholder.
Vote for Cephalone November 5th.
Cephalone is going to knock you out!
Yeah. Our Friday on the Gridiron begins at Steinert, where their freshmen played host to Hopewell Valley's 9th grade squad. The game started off like it usually does for the Spartans. Tony Morency, 47, a true workhorse, pounded out yards on the ground all day. After a 3-and-out, though, Bulldogs with it. Ben Schutzke takes this handoff, slips mad tackles, then takes off like Bo Jackson in that 1987 Monday Nighter, goes all the way for the touchdown. 89 big yards on that as Hopewell quickly jumps up 7-0. The freshmen, by the way, undefeated coming into Friday, just like their varsity pals. And there was plenty more running where that came from. This is Mike DeGennaro boring his way through the Steinert D, finding an opening on the left side. Hopewell with another early touchdown. 14-0 midway through period number 1. Later in the first half, one good Schutzke run deserves another, right? Hopewell's ground game finding all the apertures, sprinting on through for points galore. 57 yards on this. He also added another touchdown and amassed in the ballpark of 200 yards on the day. Steinert trying to snap into comeback mode. Quarterback Angelo Sanger looking to pick up short yardage here. Throws. It's picked off by Hopewell's Andrew Mormile. That set the Dogs up nicely, and they used their own passing game. John O'Connor goes long for Ryan Smith. Smith hauls it in triple coverage, muscles his way to just a few inches from the goal line. But it was no problem. Dogs with a fresh set of downs, they punched it in. It was a tough day for the Spartans overall, as the parents were a bit bewildered by all of it. Steinert has lost some close games on the season, but on this day, defeated soundly. Hopewell's freshmen cruised to a 46-7 win. Up Route 31 in Hopewell. As night fell, it was senior night for the varsity boys, the cheerleaders, the band, everyone part of the loud, proud Dog Pound in what could be a history-making year for this program. Bulldogs trying to go 6-0. The Pound, by the way, adorned in Halloween costumes just a few days ahead of October 31st. Taking on Steinert on the turf at Agerson. Third play of the game. Lane Meyer recovers this fumble. No chance of anyone catching him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs! 31 yards on that. Hopewell on the board just a minute and a half into the affair. Spartans sticking with their passing game despite that. Wide receiver Stephen Christopher, a popular target with them, gets the throw here. Well covered, though, by the Hopewell secondary. In fact, nearly picked off. That led to a 3-and-out. Dogs with the ball back. Austin Fellows rolls to his right, throws, complete to Kyle Horahan. He evades one defender and sneaks it in for another touchdown. Dogs getting it done in the early going on all levels. The Spartans' run stoppage was what worked best for them, and at times they blitzed effectively too. Steven Shranowski here drops Fellows for a loss of about 10. But Hopewell still in a pretty good spot of the field. Fellows using the vertical game more because Steinert read the run well. Throws here to Ben Matheny. He's got it, and he fights his way all the way down to the 1. That's when and where they gave it to Andrew Yuska. He is in. Hopewell up 21-0 early in the second quarter. Yuska, by the way, 57 yards on 14 carries. Still in the second quarter, Fellows from his own 43, really wanting to open up the passing game, sends Mike Geis long. Geis, with everyone beat, makes the offensive play of the game. Touchdown, Hopewell, 57 yards, 28-0, so 28 push-ups for the cheerleaders. Under a minute before the half, rather than take a knee, Fellows fight rather than flee. Geis on the receiving end of another long bomb for 6 points. Make it 7 as Bryce Caton hit all of his PATs. 35-0 at the half. Early second half, couple of visitors wanting a few words with the Pound. The Pound and the Bleacher Creatures, two of the most spirited groups in the CVC. Teachers broke this up before it could escalate, and of course the Pound seeing their football program have its best year ever. Can you blame them for being ecstatic? After an uneventful third quarter with the clock now rolling because of the 35-point deficit, Dogs wanting to put it away with one more score. This is thrown into traffic. Kyle Fisher of the Spartans picks it off. That gave Steinert one last chance to try and avoid the shutout. The give here is to Christopher. He runs it left. He will pick up the first down and get a lot more, slipping a tackle. He'll then cut inside and really turn this into a highlight reel play. Steinert with their first appearance inside Hopewell's 20 on the night, but on 4th and goal, Hopewell's D wanting to earn their second shutout of the year. Matheny breaks that up. The Dogs with hugs all around on the sidelines. Wouldn't you know, they would get their one last chance for a late score, and they'd capitalize. John Akeem runs this in. Hopewell wins 42-0. Mark Fontes, Mid-Jersey Sports.